Hello, hello. Oh, hayo. Hello, hello, Mina. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Where's my folder? There's my folder. I always forget starting these two things. Okay, all right. We're ready now. Hello, hello, Mina. Hi, hi. Are you guys doing well? Hello, hello. I'm doing okay. I made very good progress on my game that I'm working on. So we are moving. We're moving forward. We're moving forward slowly. Slowly but surely. I think before we start, I need to change clothes because I was getting groceries just before I started streaming and I'm still wearing my outside clothes. And I'm already drenched in sweat. So give me like 2 minutes. I quickly just wanna layer down and I'll be right with ya, okay? Please wait a second. I'm wearing way too many clothes. Wow, thank you for waiting. Oh, I feel way better in a t-shirt and some shorts. I always end up feeling better in a t-shirt and some shorts. Thank you for waiting. Hello, hello. Did you have a good day today? Wow. Now hold the phone. As always, this thing did not prepare. This thing went to the supermarket and immediately started streaming and did not prepare. Okay. Okay. A nice long weekend. Not the Zelda t-shirt. It's a 7 TV shirt. They gave me a 7 TV shirt at TwitchCon. When I was at TwitchCon America, they gave me a shirt for free. They said, no one wants these 7 TV t-shirts. Do you want one? I was like, yes. Give me a nice shirt. This will be good for sleeping. And ironically, it's one of my most pleasant shirts that I own. Wow, Saint Sinster! Hello. Hi. The no name! Hello! You're very, very kind. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, hold on. I'm ready to start now. Sorry for stalling. Hello. Hi. Hello, Mina. Let me kill the music. Let me take my umbrella. And let's start walking. Thank you. Arigato. Thank you. And let me say hello to everyone. Toria is first today. Wow. Hello. Oh, hayo. Hello, Mina. Zillifer, hello. Proteus, hello, hello. It's Veru, hi. Shadow, hello. Skeedberg, hi, Skeedberg. Ixchel, hi. And Shadow, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the free minds. Arigato, thank you. And Prod Z Pod, hello, my dear friend. Hello, Kite. Hello, Unswixor. Hello. Memento, hi. 49 Star, hello. Das Mäxchen. Mahlzeit. It's not really Mahlzeit o'clock anymore. Guten Abend. I guess that's what I gotta say. Newslasher, hello. Lucius, hello. Bumper, hello. Is River, hello. Why is this in 140p? What happened here? It says it's HD quality. That's not, it's not looking HD for me. Why is it suddenly potato quality? What happened here? Okay, someone is lying to me here. Hold on. I ordered HD quality, so I want my HD quality. What happened here? Barrow! Oh my god, Barrow, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. But I'll say thank you properly in a second. I don't want to lose my track. Please wait a moment. Neo Slasher, hello. Lucius, hello. Bapper, hello. Isha River, hello. MDF, hello. Maybear, hello. Arm, hello. The Lone Hobo, hello. Barrow, hello. Lyrical Curry, hello. Fish Crawl, hello. Tayo Macy, hello. Zikaru, hello. Simshi, hello. 0 times 539, hello. Adamant, hi Adamant. Angel Frame, hello. And Otto, hello. And Idampotent, hello. And of course, hello everyone watching. Hello. Hi Mina. And on the other side, hello Asu and Barrow, thank you. Thank you for becoming an esteemed guest member. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. And V Gaming Junkie, hello. And Zudride, hi. Hey, Germanita. Is this what I am to you, Germanita? It sounds like I'm a germ, not a German. How are you doing today, cutie? Oh, I'm okay. I'm challenging I'm channeling my autism powers to work on my game, and it's going really well. I sat down yesterday, and I was like, I keep making Google Docs, and then I get then I get mad that they're too unorganized, and I keep making new Google Docs. So at this point, I have like 5 Google Docs for the game, and none of them have like an updated complete information. So I was just like, okay, I need to get like a separate app specifically for like making mind maps and stuff, so I can make like a master document. And I have started mapping out the dialogue trees, and like I asked Wolfborg for help, since Wolfborg knows like the end development, and Wolfborg sent me like a tree from the Fate Stay Night games, from those visual novels. So I studied that one, and I made a lot of progress like in mapping out the story. And it's really easy because you can just like drag and drop your ideas. You can push them to the side if you don't need them. So everything's in the same document, and all the ideas I'm not using are just in one big pile. And everything that I'm using is, nice and correctly organized and stuff. Yeah, I'm German and autism. Did you know that they have a separate autism test for German people. Internationally, someone told me that. Someone told me that German people have like a separate autism test. And I was like, damn, that makes sense if it's true. I'm just gonna parrot it for now because I think it's very funny. I'm gonna parrot it for now because I think it would be very funny if it was true. But yeah, I've been working on the game. It's been very, very fun. Mr. Hale! A big shout out for Mr. Hale, please! Mr. Hale is a very, very cool looking tuba. Mr. Hale, what do you do? Tell us. Tell us. You're super cool. I'm always happy to see you. Hello, my dear friend. And the 0 times 539, thank you for the free stream streak. I'm sorry if you lost your longer streak. I hope you can build it up again. The streak feature always makes me super scared. I barely get to streak with anyone. Yeah, you're the electricity guy. Guys, he actually invented electricity. Did you know? I mean, he is the net user. He made the computer. Duh. No, he's really, really cool. He has a really fun aesthetic. Yes. Oh, I would have saved it, but you must have said something you didn't mean to. On Deltarune launch day. What did I say on that day? I don't remember. I think I said something like, I want to play Deltarune, but we have to finish Undertale first. I do want to play Deltarune. But I feel kind of bad playing it without knowing all of the Undertale first. Thank you for inventing the smartphone. How are you guys? Whatever it was, you giga purged the VOD. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Whenever you guys make me very embarrassed or I talk about very personal things, I tend to private the VOD. It's not because, like, I'm saying something risque or something, or anything bad. But I think whenever I talk about the past a bit too much, I feel a lot of compassion for the people, right? And I'm like, you probably don't want to be featured in like a stream. You don't want to, survive for all eternity in my VOD.
I haven't been here as often now that I'm a university student. Green Girl is forgetting about me.
No!
Soon someone else will annoy her into marriage and forget about me completely, sob.
No. No one will annoy me enough into marriage. That won't happen. That won't happen. Oh, I see. If you watch the VOD, you could save your streak. I understand. Yeah, maybe it was about the thigh story. Maybe I was like, okay, we have to reel it back. They talk about my thighs too much. Shia Minato! Like, the graphics so good. It's just YouTube. It's just YouTube and my model. It's nothing too fancy, but thank you for being here. Yes. Yeah, sometimes, I think sometimes I just get self-conscious. I think sometimes when we talk about topics where I'm like, I don't know, if I was that person and I would stumble on like an old VOD, I would probably hate being in a VOD, and then I just want to private it. It's not really like I don't know. You say I control the topics. The problem is I'm very mentally ill and I don't have a filter. If you ask me something, I'll just answer. If you ask me something, I'll just answer. I don't have a problem answering a weird question. I don't really have a concept of shame. Baron Krümel posted left boob think emoji too many times. Yeah, actually it's this. Actually, it's your guys' fault. It's left boob with the sunglasses fault. Oh, I like Chilla Arts. I wasn't really happy with the last game that they did, the fish one. I didn't like that one as much, but I like the convenience store and I like the coffee shop. I like both of those. I know the parasocial. I wanted to play that one, and it almost made me throw up because of the driving game, the driving mini game. Karuva! Hello, my dear! That's so real. Me when I talk before I think and then I regret. These guys constantly try to bait stories out of me. Whenever I remember the Thigh Crusher story, they always want me to tell it, but I'm like, no. No, this is an inside thought. Shiki, my mod, is literally on guard, trying to make sure that the Thigh Crusher story stays in the vault. I have to learn to separate inside thoughts from outside thoughts. I'm just very bad at it. And big shout out to Karuva as well, to Mr. Hale and to Karuva. Hold on. I'm gonna do this first. World's End User. And I'm gonna do this second. Karuva, my dear, how are you today? Karuva is an awesome ASM artist. Please support. If you like ASMR, please check out Karuva. They're very, very sweet. No, the Thigh Crusher story I'm not gonna tell. That one's too personal. I have told you the Ball Crusher story. You can have that one, but not the Thigh Crusher story. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. You're so kind. You're so kind. You're very sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I think in theory, I don't really regret what I say. I think I have this like weird shame cycle where I do something and then I feel incredibly deep shame. And then I keep doing it and I keep feeling shame. Like it's a sort of like, it's just a cycle. I can't really like turn it off. Whoever you are, thank you. Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Karuva. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, thank you. You're very, very sweet. Thank you. And Karuva, I hope you enjoy the emotes, my dear. We are some artists, we have to stick together. The entire world needed us, but now they have, how do you say? They've thrown us aside. They don't need us anymore. All the websites are so mean to us. You should really support your favorite ASMR creators. It's not that easy nowadays. They're being mean to us for no reasons. Everyone gets struck, as they say. And, we're really at the whim of the websites. It's not easy. But that goes for every streamer, Yeah, they don't want us to relax and or goon. No matter why you're here, they're trying to take me from you. You have to defend what we have. It's not easy being green, as the saying goes. It is really not easy to be green. But how are you guys today? What are you feeling? What are you feeling? Do not tingle. Tingles are no longer allowed. Tingles have been outlawed by the government. You can only tingle if you have a tingle license. If you don't have a tingle license, they're gonna chop off your thumbs. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. They're gonna take off your thumbs. You lost your thumb privilege. Yeah, that's how it goes. Wow. I don't know. I wish they weren't as bad to us. I kind of feel like it's VTubers specifically, because all those ASMRs where people rub their butt against fabric or like against the microphone. Those ASMRs are still around. Is it belly bung day or is it bidriff bung day? I think it's belly bung day. Yeah, we have abolished Monday. It's no longer Monday, so instead of that, it's bung day. I made the rules in the Discord, so it's belly bung day. That's how it goes here. I have gotten some good ingredients to cook, but I kinda feel like I can't eat a lot right now. I don't really know why. I had a really, really tasty yogurt, so that was good. I had some yogurt, and I I got this bitter chocolate spread, like bitter chocolate cream. So I had some yogurt with some bitter chocolate cream. That was very tasty. And Lyric Weaver, hello, hello. And Hiroyabe Furu, hello, hello. And Yano Mashinya, thank you for coming to say hi. Hi, and Kate. Hello, Kate, my dear. Hope you're doing wonderfully today, Packmates and Digi. I think I'm feeling a lot at the moment. I'm gonna move in a month, right? So I feel kind of weird. I feel like my life is gonna change a lot, and I can already kind of feel it, you know, on my toes and stuff. And I feel kind of like I'm floating. It's kind of hard to explain, but I feel like I'm kind of in between things, and I feel like I don't really belong anywhere. I think this would be the most accurate way of saying how I feel. Oh yeah, good luck with Mahjong! Good luck, good luck. Yes, they know Nano there. I asked the tilts, and they knew them. They all knew Nano. Yeah, good luck on your tournament. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, it's a weird feeling, you know, when... I'm moving in with a friend of mine next month. I have this very sweet girl that I've been friends with for 8 years. Her name's Unicorn. And me and Unicorn are moving in together because I don't really get along with my family anymore. And since I pay rent anyway, I'm gonna move in with Unicorn because I deserve peace. And I love my family. I love my mom especially, right? But I can't really stay at home anymore. And it makes sense, and it's a good thing. Because, you know, Ichi! Hi, Ichi! I was born in this room that I'm in right now. Not literally, I was born in the hospital, but when they brought me home, you know, my egg hatched here. I basically spawned in this room. And Kuma! Hi, Kuma! Thank you for the resub! Thank you for the 32 months! Wow, 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 wow! That's more than 2 years! Oh my god, Kuma, thank you! Arigato, thank you. The move's happening in August. The move is happening in August, at the end of August. I basically spawned in this room, right? Like, they found my egg and they put it in this room and I hatched here. And then I stayed in this room for a really, really long time. And then I lived with a boyfriend for a while at the other end of town. But I didn't have to pay rent. It was a really brief time, so it barely counts. It was like a couple months. And then, you know, we broke up. I had to get back to this room. Then I had a spine tumor. So I recovered in this room and couldn't go outside. I had to be in my bed, right? So there's a sweat stain shaped like me in this room. And then I moved to Scotland for like a little bit. Had a good time there. Ex-fiance broke up with me. I had to go back in this room. And now I'm still in this room. Do you get why I'm feeling kinda stupid? I'm kind of feeling like I'm behind in life. I think that's how I feel at the moment. I can create a digi-shaped sweat stain for you. That's an easy merch idea. That's very, very easy. And Beniko, hello, hello. And yes, the move's finally happening. And Jack of Blades, hi. Ohayo, ohayo. And in a way, I feel very glad that my parents have always kind of caught me when I was falling, right? But it also feels like I'm really behind in life. I really regret that, especially because of the recovery from my tumor. I have kind of lost a lot of time. I feel like maybe it's also the autism, but I feel really young at heart. And I kind of feel like a useless baby. I kind of feel like a useless baby at a lot of things. It's Raya. Hello, hello. Hi. German. Ja, ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, ich schwebe so ein bisschen zwischen den Dingen. Durch die ganzen Sachen, die mir passiert sind und auch dadurch, dass ich im Ausland gewohnt habe, habe ich auch nicht mehr so richtig so einen Freundeskreis. Und dadurch, dass ich das Land verlassen habe und gedacht habe, naja, ich komme ja nie wieder, ich werde ja für immer da wohnen, habe ich Freundschaften auch nicht mehr so richtig gepflegt. Und jetzt bin ich halt wieder da und ziehe halt auch noch um und habe wirklich so ein bisschen das Gefühl, ich fühle mich so ein bisschen lost. Ich fühle mich irgendwie so ein bisschen ohne Anker. So würde ich es am besten beschreiben, glaube ich. Und das ist alles so self-inflicted, das habe ich alles verdient. Aber ich fühle mich momentan irgendwie sehr, sehr lost und irgendwie sehr unsicher in den Dingen, die ich tue. Yeah, basically said because of the life that I lived, with the tumor, with moving out of the country, and then not, really like engaging with those people for like a good while, I sort of kind of feel like I completely I abandoned the life that I used to have. I can't return to it. I don't have the friend circles anymore that I had back then, and it's impossible for me to return. And I feel like I'm really kind of like floating in between things. I don't really have like an anchor right now. I feel kind of useless and kind of like a babby. I kind of feel like a useless babby. Your new life will cost you your old life. Yeah, they always say that, and I hope that. Yeah. I do think the move will be very valuable for you. I'm very much looking forward to it. The timing is like abysmal. The timing is like the worst. The worst it could possibly be. The timing is horrendous financially. But I have ironed it out with my parents and I have enough to pay rent. So it will be ice water soup for a little bit and then I'll find my footing again. Mr. Holmer! Hi, Mr. Holmer. It's good to see you. You're always a welcome visitor here. Good to have you here. Yeah, I wish there's this sort of like weird sense, right? I used to be a really rebellious and rambunctious teen. I had a very wild youth. I experimented a lot with things. I had a lot of I don't know. I was drunk a lot of the time or high. And I don't have that anymore, and I don't think I need that anymore, really. But sometimes I just kind of worry that I lost my edge. I became boring, and I don't know how to reverse it. At the same time, that life isn't for me anymore either, right? I'm almost 30. I'm getting old and moldy. I can't really drink vodka and banana juice and look at the star. Like it's no longer my life to get drunk carelessly and look at the stars. Sometimes I miss it though. there's a sort of sense where, you know, my life is like really, my life is very kind of set in its way. My life is very like, I have a timetable of the things that I do. My life is very strict. I have a schedule. I have a bedtime. And I don't really have a lot of spare time for things that don't go into my schedule. You know? Like for me, saying, oh, I'm gonna get drunk today, it's not really possible because the next day I have to wake up early. I'm very good at being responsible and making good decisions and doing what's right overall for my life. But it's not really possible for me to just carelessly say, oh, I'm going to hang in the Discord till 4 a.m. and we're going to talk about, you know, the world and love and death and God and whatever, right? So there's a sense of overall my life has gone really better. My life has improved a lot. I have learned so much. I'm surrounded by very, very, very kind people. And I have found peace, definitely. But there's also this kind of sense that I really forgot what kind of person I used to be. Between stars, thank you for the follow. And in a way, I guess that makes sense, right? I'm no longer like a teenager. I'm getting old. I'm getting stale. I have to have like a proper life, and maybe the boring part means that it's safe now. I wouldn't say that my old life felt particularly safe. At no point did I feel safe. And now I kind of feel it, but it's almost like I'm missing something, right? Yeah, actually, I'm 78. We're gonna do Grandma ASMR next. That's the next role play. We're gonna do Grandma ASMR. Yes. I'm getting old and moldy and weak. And there's a part of me that kind of misses the carelessness. There's a part of me that misses the airheaded emptiness of knowing, oh, I just have school tomorrow. That means I can drink tonight and be hungover in the morning. And I had really good grades. I was very bored from school, so I could do whatever I wanted. Oh no, someone fell. Oh God, the poor person. Oh no, someone fell on the ground, or the poor guy. Yeah, I cannot do that anymore. I remember how beautiful and colorful it used to be. I remember working on New Year's in the hotel kitchen, and I was drunk off my butt working in breakfast service. And my boss, who didn't like me, told me to cut a watermelon. And she told me she would be really, really mad if I cut it in uneven slices. So I stood in front of the watermelon, completely hungover and like uneasy on my feet. And I was like, how do I cut the watermelon in perfect parts? It's like an oval. How do I cut the watermelon? How will I do it? And there was another like waitress that I was friends with. So I called her for help, and I was like, you have to hold the watermelon. I will cut it. We have to do this together. This is a 2-person job. I'll not be able to handle the watermelon all by myself. And in the end, I started cutting, and she took the knife out of my hands and said, this is already uneven. Let me do this. You hold the melon. I will do the job. It's fine. And she cut the watermelon for me. And I remember for the entire day it was completely useless. But I sort of miss the uselessness, you know? I think I've always had this desire to be useless, and I think I'm never really allowing myself to ever be useless. I can't even really watch a movie because when I watch a movie, I don't feel productive enough. When I play a video game, I always play ranked because otherwise I feel like I'm not using my time wisely. I have this very weird personality where I'm sort of addicted to being productive or fake productive even. It doesn't even need to be real productivity, right? Yeah, there is a game show like that. I have heard of that before. I've seen the clip. That girl didn't know she saved you. Yeah, the kitchen chef really disliked me. She used to imitate my voice, and I was always very scared of her. Like, she used to parrot me, and it made me kind of feel insecure. Yeah. If I stop working, I'll explode, and they'll kill me, and everyone will be disappointed in me. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Hi, Flea Flicker! I'm sharing this experience because I want you guys to know that the Rain Parade is for talking about everything. The Rain Parade is a Zatsu where we talk about whatever we want. It can be deep things, it can be funny things, it can be thoughtful things. I want you to know that this is our place to share all of our feelings together and talk. I want you to know that you can always come here and have a good time. Good evening. Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah. I almost died in a freezer. I had a near-death experience that also happened to me. That's also very, very topical. I also rolled down a hill and I also died almost because of that, but that was when I was really small. Very, very funny that you remember that. It's very crazy to me that you remember the things that I say. That is kind of insane. I didn't think you would remember the silly stories that I'm telling. That is crazy. Talking about everything, I'm going to mention it. As happy as I am with my English degree, I still wish I could have been a pianist. Could you not learn that, as a hobby? Could you not kind of, start casually and then join a free time orchestra? Because there are definitely orchestras for adults. You can still, take part in, small piano events, right? Or is it like a time allocation thing? I let Big Green do all the thoughtful thinking. I think deep down, I really wish I could do that. I really wish I could kind of offload the thinking part to someone else. Because I'm always on top of things. I'm always planning things and taking care of things. I think I yearn to be useless. That's kind of why I like when we do ASMR, because I feel like we're all useless together, if that makes sense. The school I wanted to go to for that didn't take me. I can't get a piano right now, so I'm just miserably enjoying summer. Do you have a keyboard or something like that? Or could you try... I mean, it's not the same, right? It's really not the same. I know here in Germany, when you take piano lessons, they have a rental piano at the very least. I'm very, very sorry. I assume since you want to be a pianist specifically, that means you're already playing the piano, right? Does that mean you already have musical education? Is that correct? Yes. A, H, C, D, E, F, G. A, H, C. That's the musical scale. The major one. I know how to read sheet music. Yeah, I played the violin for over 10 years. My parents wanted me to play the violin, so I played the violin for 10 years. There's a public piano, so people can just play. Well, that's very nice as well. That's lovely. You still know how to play them? Yeah, I do. I have a violin. I bought one a couple years ago. I stopped playing because things got really seriously, and I just didn't... How can I put this? I didn't feel comfortable anymore. My instructor wanted me to join a youth orchestra, and I was 15, even younger. I think I must have been 12, 13, 14, 15, in that period. And everyone else was 19, 20, 21. And I took my Nintendo DS to the lessons, right? Like I was like a little babby child, and everyone was playing music competitively. And I remember a specific moment where we would always play together, and then my piano instructor would completely stop the lesson, and he would be like, "One of you guys made a mistake. We won't continue till you guys figure out correctly who it was." Somnium! Hi! Hello, Somnium. Ohayo. And he would basically force us to play one by one, and then everyone had to scrutinize you and tell you what you did wrong. And I developed a very, very bad performance anxiety. It got so bad that I started like throwing up before the lessons. And at some point I confessed to my mother, and I said, this is too much for me. I'm like 13. Everyone else is like 19, 20. I'm a babby. Like, I want to play Vocaloid songs, and I want to play Zelda music. And all of this is like not what I want, right? All of this is like way too serious. And I had to continue for another year. And then when I broke down, my mom was like, "Okay, you're not playing very well. It's time for us to stop this." And then I started playing the guitar, and I was finally able to play Zelda music, which is very funny. She's playing Nintendogs while others are playing to join an orchestra. Yeah, I didn't try hard at all, and that's why no one liked me. I was the annoying babby. I just wanted to play Nintendo. I was the annoying babby who no one liked because I made so many mistakes. Because, I stopped practicing, that we had to constantly pause and scrutinize my play. So I'm glad I stopped at some point. It was really, really, really not for me. Yeah, he wasn't a great music teacher. It kind of felt like the thing where... How can I describe it very well? Do you know when someone has like access to like a kid's like football team, and they take it very, very, very seriously, and they treat it as if you're playing in the big leagues? Like they want you to act like you're a professional athlete, even though this is like elementary school soccer team. Like it kind of felt like that, right? Like I assume it was like a semi-serious orchestra. Like it was definitely semi-serious, but he needed me because he needed enough people to play in it. And if he asked like a 13-year-old, the stakes couldn't have been that high. The stakes really couldn't have been that high. Did they not have a school orchestra? We didn't have a school orchestra. We had a choir, and I also sang in the choir. Yeah. Yeah, it was really bad. It wasn't very good at all for me, but I enjoyed playing the violin. My untreated ADHD hit the plateau when learning violin no longer came easily or quickly, and it was immediately like pulling teeth. I think the pressure is what kind of sealed the deal. But what I really, really hated was the repetitive exercises. And I remember one time I printed out sheet music, and it was for Romeo and Cinderella, the Vocaloid song. And I brought it to my music teacher, and I said, this is a song I really like. I want to play this one. And my music teacher got really mad and said, this is modern music. This is filth. We're playing classics here because we're distinguished. We're better than the masses, and we only perform classical music, not something so pedestrian. And it broke my heart, and I think that's when I checked out mentally. And I struggled learning the vibrato. I had a very, very hard time shaking my hand for vibrato. My vibrato was never good. Chromatic scales were also not great. I was also bad at those. But vibrato was where like I hit like a physical roadblock. And I remember, my mom had to go to my music teacher and had to be like, hey, she's outgrowing her current violin, and we would prefer to keep renting a violin and not buy another personal one, because these ones are very expensive. And my music teacher was like, oh, the music school won't rent her a violin because she's playing for too long. She needs to buy personal instruments. She can't keep using rental instruments. And we need her to buy a good instrument so that her play sounds better. We need her to invest in a high quality instrument so she doesn't sound ass in the orchestra. And my mom tried to gently weasel out of it and said, well, times are kind of hard and instruments are really expensive and she's still growing. We don't really know if she wants to pursue this in the future. So, the investment of multiple thousands for a good violin, it's not really something we want to do right now. And my violin teacher looked at my mother and said, when I was with my mother, when I was her age, we couldn't afford a washing machine. And my mother used to wash all of her clothes by hand in one of those old-timey wooden buckets, right? And for months, we had to wash our washing by hand because our family simply couldn't afford a washing machine. And maybe you have to put the belt on, stricter. You have to tie the belt more narrow to cut down on your spending so she can have a violin. And my mother got really mad. My mother got super, super mad when he said that to her. Yeah. Yeah, the lessons are really, really boring. And then I started playing the guitar, and I play the horse with no name at all times. I really like the horse with no name. And I like the Knights in White Satin. And we also play the Deco 3 theme, Deco 3 theme, because I brought the sheet music for that. Oh, it's way too early for Christmas. No. It's way too early for that. I feel like orchestras only recently started taking game and anime music seriously. Yeah, and then it's only the game orchestras, right? It's still kind of seen as something for I don't know, the gamers to enjoy. My mom wouldn't go to a Genshin concert, right? It's still kind of separate thing. My mom was very, very close to throwing hands that day. My mom was very, very mad. Yeah. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name.
I named my horse Pete, even though I didn't have a horse, but he had a name.
Zundamon was really struggling with the little awoo there. Yeah. A Christmas in July. Yeah, that's a saying. That's true. Do you still have your guitar? I don't, unfortunately. I don't have my guitar. But yeah, I'm kind of Weihnachten im Juli. I'm kind of feeling like I'm in between things a lot at the moment. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's my mental illness or what it is. But I'm someone who kind of, I craft myself around the people that I'm surrounded by, right? I can only exist in the context of other people. That's sort of how it feels. And now is a moment where a lot of stuff is changing. And I don't really belong with the environment that I had in the past, and I don't really belong, I don't really have a place to belong right now. I haven't really found my new tribe yet. I'm indoors and I work and I exercise, I run, I eat clean, I have a very well put together life, and I stream. But I don't know. I think I need to try to be a little bit more spontaneous. I think I need to try to live a little. I need to try to maybe, I don't know, maybe sit and watch the stars again. It has been a while since I've just seen the stars. You're between my ears because you're on my mind. You're very, very sweet. And you're green. That is also true. People who convince themselves and others that video game music is not worthwhile are very boring people. Yeah, I agree. I definitely 100% agree. I think as I became older, I developed a deep compassion for other people and the fact that we're all very, very different, you know? I think I wasn't really able to do this in the beginning. I think when I was younger, I cringed a lot at other people because I myself was so insecure that I didn't want others to think I was cringe. I never said anything, but I think on the inside I had this sort of like feeling. And now that I'm older, I reached this like very deep love for people that are unapologetically themselves. I think I feel real, not envy, that is a very strong negative emotion, but I feel this like longing to no longer really be afraid to be me. Yeah, admiration, I think that's a good way to put it. I feel a sense of admiration. If you ever get the itch to play again, I would contribute to you getting a new one or used one. I would love to play an instrument again. I think probably the guitar. I think playing the guitar would be very, very nice. Digi needs to find the things in life that remind her of the apple. The green tar. I don't know. I think it's a sort of weird thing where I'm blind. I'm blind and I'm completely oblivious to who I am. I'm blind and I really don't know. And over the years, I've started throwing things at a dartboard, right? Or touching the walls of a cave, you know, to find the way out. And I think for doing various things, including streaming, I have made my way considerably through the cave. I have made considerable progress in maneuvering the cave. I know a little bit more what I like. But it's still very, very hard for me to kind of define what I am, what I like, what my beliefs are, who I am when I'm not surrounded by other people, if that makes sense. And it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. It always kind of feels like time and time again I reinvent myself. And I think sometimes I worry that I'm on this endless journey of escaping myself over and over again. Maybe the me that I am is like unbearable, and I'm trying to dress her up in fancy clothes. I think this is sort of how it feels. You're not blind. Your eyes are just cool anime fog eyes. They are not cataracts. It has been a while since someone has asked me that. It's been a while. Back in the day, people used to come into stream all the time, and they were like, do you have cataracts? Why are your pupils are like that? You know, why do you look like that? Andy! Hi, Andy. Hello. And Sir Mars, I didn't say hello to you. I read out your TTS, but I didn't say hello. Hello, my dear. We reinvent ourselves every time we go to sleep. The you that wakes up is not the you that hit the hay. Is it like that? Our old green thinks I'm not the old dog with the cataracts. I'm not the shivering old dog. That is not the case. That is not the case. I am very weird. If I know someone and their favorite Pokemon is Umbreon, let's say, then Umbreon can't be my favorite Pokemon. I am constantly searching. I'm on a weird quest to define myself through things. But I get really antsy if someone, even in games, right? Someone plays a character. That can't be my character that I main. I'm on this weird autistic quest to define what I am, and it's very, very hard for me. It's hard to kind of put it into words. There's this quote that I read that I really resonated with. And it was like, it was from this webcomic about a lesbian dog. It's a webcomic called The Dog House. That is the name of the comic, right? And then Dog House, one of the characters has like a very hard moment. And then they talk to like a janitor or something. And the janitor says, yada yada, the hard times will pass. You just have to keep going. Even when times are hard, I'm blessed by this incredible gift. Every year, every month, every day, I am blessed with the gift of being reborn. You know, every time I go to sleep and I wake up, I'm blessed with the gift of being reborn. So I have heard this sort of thing before. People saying that, people referring to it like that. Yes. And you like Squirtle. I like Raikou a lot, but I also like Gothitelle, and I like Among Us. I like Among Us as well. Litwick is very cute. Is it more you don't want to take their thing, or is it that you want something to call yours? Both. Both. Definitely both. I have a very, very like arbitrary set of rules that I follow. It's very bizarre. I don't understand myself very well in that way. So your wife would have to be from something very, very obscure, so nobody else has her, right? Yeah, very likely. When I was a teenager, my favorite character was Sayaka from Madoka Magica. Sayaka Miki. And I used to buy all the figurines for Sayaka. I was trying to build like a shrine. Kinda to prove to myself that I was the biggest fan, right? I was the ultimate Sayaka fan. I think when I was younger, I tried doing this a lot, where I was trying to be the ultimate fan of something. Nowadays, I'm more relaxed. Nowadays, it's not as bad. Gothitelle the Big Eater, I was very, very surprised that they categorized her that way in the Poke Park game. That was very, very weird that they made her a big eater. And Bellhound! Hello, hello! Ohayo? Ohayo? Do you think Sayaka was a champion of justice or just a stubborn idealist? Stubborn idealist all the way through. Sayaka is a deeply flawed and almost... Sayaka is really dumb. Sayaka is really naive. I really like Sayaka, but Sayaka is a very naive person. Sayaka is definitely the stubborn idealist, but that's the entire point. They're all kind of dumb. Except for Kyoko. Kyoko is perfect. Nowadays, Kyoko is my favorite character. Mami! Mami is also nice. Mami Tomoe. I like Mami as well. I think girls are allowed to be big eaters. I think you have a type pointing at you, and the leg and the bready behind you from Nikkei. I'm kind of glad that we're in a recession right now, because that means chubby girls are really a la mode. when the recession is over, everyone's gonna try to be as skinny as possible again. For now, I can enjoy all the well-fed bellies. I'm quite pleased with this. My time has come. At some point, the pendulum is gonna swing again. But for now, for now, I'm able to enjoy it to my fullest. Yeah. Tia counts to... Who's Tia? Is Tia the one with the lizards? Tia just has really big boobs. Is Tia chubby? I mean, Tia eats a lot of desserts in the story. I know they keep they will keep mentioning this with the desserts in her story. Well, now that Ozempic is widely available, this is in again. Yes, Orda, but Ozempic is also not like a cure for everything. And Ozempic is kind of interesting because Ozempic attacks like your eye stalks. Ozempic actually makes a lot of the eye diseases a lot worse. I know you can, your retina can like detach, and I think your macular degeneration can also get influenced by this. Ozempic is not too different from insulin, isn't it? I know Ozempic is used as a medication for diabetics normally, right? Yeah. I've definitely heard that before. She also has a belly. Her summer outfit clearly has the soft, squishy midriff. You're a real belly fiend. I'm picking this up now. It's taken me years to become this, but I effectively was a blank slate. After my whole life, I fit into other groups. So I envisioned who virtue is. And now I know for the most part what I am. I'm kind of working on this, and the only way I'm getting close to it is like by the process of elimination of things I'm definitely not. I don't like when people throw cigarette butts on the ground. I think this is something I can say for certain. I don't like when people kill bugs. This is something I can say for certain. I don't like when people are mean to wait staff. This is something I can say for certain. I like I like when people are kind to each other, but that's like a Care Bear thing. This is not really like a personal thing. I always figured the amalgamation of the media I enjoy creates my unique perspective that others can't say they have. So when I love a character, it's similar to how others love it, but not the same. I have also came to this belief. I think everyone's perspective is like incredibly unique and valuable. I have learned a lot of like empathy and compassion that I think I didn't have before. I mean, politics-wise, I have very firm beliefs. I think healthcare should be affordable, and I want everyone to be treated well. I care about the environment. I don't know. I believe in mercy. I believe in second chances. I believe in conversations and talking it out. I believe in the people that you learn to love. They always stay with you somewhere in your heart. And every person that I have ever met has deeply colored my experience of life. And I'm grateful for every single person that I was allowed to meet, friend, foe, or stranger. I like putting extras on pizza. I do it less now, but that used to be a core character trait. Nowadays I don't do it anymore because it's very frowned upon. But I used to really like putting extras on things and kind of building my own. I like when you can build your own salad or you build your own burger. This concept is very intriguing to me. I really like cooking, though. Nowadays, I express this with cooking. I believe that people need each other, and that human connection is the only thing that makes life worth living. I believe in the power of human connections. Why is that frowned upon? I don't think it is. I was told my entire life that it's very stupid. I have always been told off when I did that because it makes the burger more expensive. And you ruin a perfectly good list of ingredients with things that don't belong there. Like, for example, I used to have the habit, I used to put mushrooms on every single burger that I would get. I would always put mushrooms on every burger and every pizza that I would get. And every single time I went out with people, they were like, here we go. She's gonna put mushrooms on it, isn't she? Like, I would get a pizza with 4 cheeses, and I would be like, this needs mushrooms on it. I want this to have mushrooms. Or I would get a mushroom pizza, and I would be like, okay, this needs 3 more cheeses. I would be like, okay, we need more cheese on this. Yeah. Let's do this one. We're close to Tully's Coffee, and we're in Kyoto. Today we're walking through Kyoto, Mina. How do you feel about pineapple on pizza? I'm neutral. I wouldn't eat it every day, but I'm sort of neutral to it. I'm sort of neutral. In 2026, if you ask for extra onions on your pizza, they send you to dog prison. Put me behind bars. I'm ready. I know I kind of need to police myself because I think I subscribe to a lot of self-made rules that I have to remind myself that others don't adhere by, right? Like, for example, I think I've mentioned this before. I always struggle a little bit with eating because I have a history of disordered eating, right? So for me, finding a healthy balance with eating is always very difficult. I have periods where I eat, quote unquote, very clean and very healthy. But then through circumstances, sometimes I also eat too much. I've been very skinny and I have also been fat in periods of my life. It's always like a pendulum for me, kind of. And whenever I get my weight under control, I start to be very strict with myself. I really limit what I'm allowed to eat. And it becomes this game of calorie counting and trying to stay as low to the limit as possible. And when I go out with friends, I really have to be careful about what I say. Because, for example, if a friend wants to get a piece of cake, I'm not allowed to say out loud, oh, this is a bad food. I'm not allowed to eat this. I'm already over my budget. I cannot eat this anymore. And I don't do this because I don't want to limit how the other person enjoys their food. But this is a conscious thing where I kind of need to be a bit careful. I need to take care and be good about it. Marlo, thank you for the follow. Hi. Ohayo. Hello. Hi. Yeah. Digi, if you put mushrooms on the burger, you're spitting on the chef's carefully crafted visions. Yeah, I mean, mushroom is always good. Loaded down cheese pizza is always good, Aimo. Cheese pizza, the quattro formaggi, I really like it. I really like the quattro formaggi. Corn on pizza, I don't like. I think this is something that Americans do, isn't it? Oh, Unicorn also likes corn on pizza now that I think about it. Unicorn likes the pizza with chicken, broccoli, and corn. Unicorn is a bit weird about it. Unicorn really likes the corn pizza. Wah, 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 wah. Hello, Mika. Did I get a raid or something? I see new people pouring in. But I didn't get a raid alert. Hello, Mina. Hi. Ohayo. Good food, bad food. I used to think that when I was in high school. Damn near starved myself for a year. Now I'm operating on this like assumption where vegetable and fruit, they do not have calories. Which is factually incorrect, but I live in a world now where vegetables and fruit, I pretend they do not have any calories. I can stuff myself with carrot and with strawberry all I want. This is the sort of moral universe that I live in. Yeah, I know in Japan they also like corn on pizza, right? I wish I would have eaten a pizza in Japan. I really wish I would have tried one. Breakfast pizza with scrambled egg. Ugh, that's not my thing at all. And Isaac! Hello, my dear. Hello, Isaac. Ohayo? Oh, I don't know. Durian is the stinky one. This is a stinky fruit. Chicken, broccoli, and corn pizza is good. Unicorn really likes the one. And next time, ohayo! Oh, wait, how do you say it again? Irashaimase, gojujin-sama, ojo-sama. Otsukare, that's the one. Otsukare. Welcome home. That's how you say it. Yeah. I have to be kind of careful, and I notice I have these sort of like binary thinking. I need to kind of remember that not everyone has my rules, right? Everyone is like so different. And I'm really trying to like grow and broaden my horizon. And it's things that are entirely like inconsequential as well. It's like if someone, let me think of something easy. Oh yeah, I have a good example. I used to have a partner that was really mad at me every time I would shower because usually I soap in my body with body lotion first, and then on a body lotion, a shower gel, and then I wash my hair, right? And he would always say that this is really stupid because you wash, like if you use the shampoo, it's all gonna drip down anyway. So by washing your head second, it's kind of stupid. You're supposed to wash your head first and then your body, because then you don't dirty your body up with soap water the second time around. And he used to get really mad at me whenever I would shampoo my hair after using the shower gel. And this is what I mean by these are like the rules, right? And I'm kind of like this as well. And like I was never this bad, but I noticed that I'm like frantic. I'm frantic when someone has like a separate set of rules, right? Yeah. I kind of learned that maybe I'm a bit weird in some ways. Well, an omurice with ketchup isn't terribly far off from a pizza if you think about it. Oh, people can get mad at all sorts of things. But it's true. Technically, it's not their business, right? Dirty up with soap water. Yeah, I remember that because I cannot change my routine. I feel uncomfortable when I wash my hair first. I want to wash my body first before washing my hair. I don't know, my body is like the stinky part. I want to deal with the sweat. I wanna clean my body first because my body like benefits from being washed first. That's kind of how I feel. I do that too, actually. Be right. Like, do you wash your hair first or your body first? Are you doing it like me? Where you wash your body first and then your hair? Or how do you do it? My order usually goes shampoo, put in conditioner, wash everything else, rinse out conditioner. Yeah, see, that makes sense. That makes sense. Mr. Neve! Hello, my dear. You go up from down. Wait, you go up from down? So up to down? Huh? My body, yeah, yes. You're like me then. I don't know. It takes time to wash my body. I like when my body's soapy. I don't know. I kind of want to start with that. That's like the fun part. I very much agree. I tend to take care of my hair second because I use colder water to handle my hair so it's not as damaging. Yeah, I try this as well. Body first, then hair. Start as like I do as well. Hair then body. Hair first. And you're the opposite. Wow. Wow, I do the same. And dance. Hello, dance, my dear. I do the same. Better to let shampoo as little as possible, and then conditioner can stay longer. Oh. That doesn't include the 10-minute existential crisis standing under the water. I cannot allow myself to do that because I don't want... I have like climate anxiety. I feel very bad. Oh, you guys are much smarter than I am. Am I right to be afraid that they're gonna be like am I gonna reach the how do you say? When I get old, is there still gonna be enough water for me? How bad is it? Because I'm kind of piloting under the assumption that everything is gonna go really, really bad, and then there's not gonna be food and not water, and I will most likely die a miserable death. Is this my anxiety, or is this like as bad as it is? What do you think? I'm sure it will still be water. It falls from the sky. That is true. Yeah, I don't know. This sort of stuff really scares me, and I know a lot of people in my age, they say, "Oh, the scientists are just gonna fix it. The scientists are just they're gonna find water too, and it's all gonna be okay." But I have this really, really deep guilt where I'm very worried about it, and I'm kind of worried it's all gonna be very, very bad and dangerous. Yes. Yeah, hair in cold water is a good idea. If I use... Well, hold on. I need to scroll up. If I use conditioner, let that sit while I lather up my body. I see. And Bucky, hello! VR, hello! Noriko, hello! Hi. Hello, my dears. Hold on, I want to change my hairstyle. Hold on. I'm taking away your twin tails. I want to have short hair again. Yeah. I'll leave it to my future self. Yeah, I know a lot of people do that. I'm just kind of worried that I'll turn into a prune. I'm kind of worried about it. Our generation should be fine. It's the next you should be worried about. Yeah, I will most likely not have kids, so even though it's very, very sad, it's like one of the reasons why I'm not sure if I want to have kids. I always said I was gonna have kids if the person I was with would be a good person and we would have enough money to care for a child. I think that's kind of how I lay on that, but a part of me is also worried for the future, kinda. Yeah. If it gets to that point, I'm sure someone will figure out a way to make use of ocean water. Is there like a way for us to empty the ocean, or is that very unlikely? I don't know how much like freshwater reserves there are underground. Can we potentially empty the ocean for drinking water? Is that like a thing? I don't know if that's like a thing. They can take salt out of the ocean water, but it's very energy intense. Yeah, I've heard of that before as well. We're okay for a good while, but it's good to start stopping the issue now. Yeah, we should stop. We should stop the issue. I live in the desert. My roof collects just enough water to use in a year. The well that uses a local aquifer collects the rest I need. Oh, this is worse than most climates. Yeah, you're right. Well, that's reassuring at least. Simply get your water out of the Great Lakes, Big Green. Are we gonna put a straw and then we're not gonna have lakes anymore? This is kind of scary. Yeah, I don't know. There are countries where they mostly desalinate ocean water. It just takes a lot of energy. Oh, I think you would explode if you drank the whole ocean. I also think this is true. Yeah, they should just kill all of the data centers. Coffee Dairy! Hello, hello! Hello, Raiders! Coffee! Is this my cute pink thing? Hello, hello, my dear. Ohayo, ohayo. Is this my? Oh my god! Hello, hello. I'm turning away from the camera. I'm so sorry. I'm gazing at your beautiful self. Hello, hello. Hi, Mina. Are you having a good day? Thank you for the raid. And Polly Brow, hello, hello. Melkor, hello, hello. Brad Pumper with the thumper, hello, hello. I had a very good time. I'm glad to hear. Hello, hello. What were you up to today? It's good to see you. Hi, hi. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, hi. Emo Kitty raid. Hi, hi, Mina. Wah, 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 wah. Welcome, Raiders. My first couple messages failed to send, but hi, you're cute. Thank you. We're just chatting and watching some meme compilations. Oh, very good. I think a Zatsudan is always very relaxing. Mina, if you like Zatsudan, you should follow Coffee Dairy. Yeah, please support. Thank you for the lovely raid. If you guys don't know me yet, all the newcomers, hello, hello. My name is Digiko. I'm the green hotelier wolf. Yes, yes, yes. I'm a wolf that works in a hotel. I like chatting and ASMR. That's the main things that I do. Just chatting and ASMR, and sometimes I like playing games. Yeah, it's lovely to meet you. Yes, we were talking about drinking empty the ocean with a straw. You cannot remove water out of the Great Lakes outside of places that already have access to them for sustainability purposes. I'm talking like a global collapse of everything. Are we gonna put the straw in the lakes? Yeah, I should move to Michigan. But yeah, I have really bad anxiety in this area. Oh, you like ASMR as well? Well, that is very cool. Do you do ASMR too? I really enjoy doing ASMR. The world do be heading in a nasty direction. Yeah, I was trying for chat to kind of appease my worries. I kind of wanted the chat to tell me, Big Green, you're not gonna die. It's all gonna be okay. Yeah. I am the kissy king, they say. I'm a very skilled kisser. I am oftentimes told this. They have a mushroom pizza. It's today's special in the hotel. Yeah. I really like mushroom pizza. I really like it. I want to one day, but I'm definitely more of an enjoyer now. I really like using it before falling asleep. Very nice and relaxing. And Bird Fox, it's wonderful to see you again. Hello, my dear. Such a wonderful surprise to see you with the raid. Hello, hello. Yes, we will take water from Mars. Oh, there's water on there. I didn't know. Yeah. Big Green, we're fine. We're stubborn. Oh, I hope so. I hope everything's gonna be okay. And Cronus, hi. Hello, my dear. Hello, my dear Cronus. Yeah, I hope so. Mm. Mars has ice at the poles, I believe. Wait, isn't that the reason why the whole the Elon Musk people, they want to go to Mars? Because Mars is almost kind of like a planet we could possibly live on. He's very crazy and insane and mean, that guy. He really lost his marbles. But he kept talking about wanting to go to Mars, right? And of course, dear Raiders, if you want to take a break, I completely understand. You're invited to relax with us. But please have a good night. Have a good night and a nice and relaxing day, okay? Yes. Thank you for the lurk, Virtue. Virtue, I can't talk today. Yeah, I think we should send him to Mars and no one else. How about that? How about we just send him to Mars and leave him there? I think that would be fine. Yes. Yeah, terraforming a new planet sounds like insane. That doesn't sound like it's possible right now at all. The horrible atmosphere with the poisonous gas. Yeah, I would rather stay here then. I would rather stay here. Oh, the easiest terrestrial body within the solar system to live on aside from Earth. Do you think it will happen? Do you think we'll go to Mars? I don't know if we'll ever go. What do you think? It's an interesting question to ponder, isn't it? If we'll ever go to another planet. I always want to stay here. I don't think I want to go to Mars. And Hatmodis, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. It will likely happen, just not within our lifetime. That's good. I want to be where the fishes are. I'd brave the horrible atmosphere if Digi was with me. We'd have to hang out in our rocket. Most people don't know how water treatment facilities work. So much water can be reused. It is only an issue in pockets of areas. Some issues are changing the infrastructure to not use aquifers. Oh, yeah, that is really reassuring that a lot of water can be reused. That's a good thing. That's true. Oh, yeah. Venus sounds like it's very, very hot. Maybe we have to live underground on Venus, in like a bunker. And then it can turn into a real-life Falmer. I wouldn't mind turning into a Falmer slowly. Becoming blind again. And you know, making weird noises and getting really good hearing. I would become a Falmer. I'd be fine with that. Yeah. Yeah, I see. It's a one-way mission to Mars. I think it's absurd that I can't collect rainwater, else I break the law. I don't know. I really hate how these things are, where the stuff doesn't really belong to the people anymore. It belongs to like corpos and stuff. The minuscule magnetic field makes it very difficult to keep a thick atmosphere. Oh my. Oh. I would not want to go to Mars because I heard it has no moms and a planet with no MILFs. Yeah, did you hear? They're not making video games anymore. Video games are over. They said they're not making video games anymore. They're only making licenses to rent video games. We talked about it a bit last time, but they're stopping making video games. Yeah. Okay, so Venus is not inhabitable from the way you're talking about it. Yeah. Oh. Wow, Fox Veggie! Hello, hello. Ohio, Ohio. Hi, hi. I used to catch Automat's eyes weekly. She doesn't love me anymore. Our love is going cold. That is not true, and you know that. Don't say that. That breaks my little heart. Don't say something like that. Hmm. Oh, I living in the clouds. That sounds very fun. Like a sky island with like beautiful trees and stuff. Wouldn't a sky island be like wonderful? That's gonna be amazing. I would like the idea of a sky island. Hmm. There's gonna be an underground market for discs with indie games burned on them at this rate. You know what I want to tell you? I have never been as happy in my life before owning a PlayStation 2. I am so glad I still have a PlayStation 2. I will always be able to play video games. I'm so glad I still have a PlayStation 2. I'm so glad that I am very happy. Do video game Discworld like DVDs do? They do, but someone on Twitter said that Discworld is a negligible issue. Someone on Twitter said that Discworld is it doesn't happen as often as people would like to tell you. But that's if we figure out how to make reliable floating platforms, which we have no clue how to do realistically. Magnets. We put one magnet that says minus side up. Then we put another magnet on top that says minus side down. Then we put another magnet that says plus side down because the other magnet has plus sign up. And then we can make an endless chain of magnets that push themselves afar, like apart. And that's how we make it doesn't take energy, it's just magnets. Yeah. I got this all figured out, Mina. You can put it in my capable hands. Yep, it's all magnets. it's always been magnets. Yeah, I'm casually just solving all of the problems, leave it to me. First, we have the problem of the floating platforms for the utopic society. Then we have the pet play caller that releases the contraceptives when it detects, your body heat rising. I have already solved all of the world's problems, actually. Firefly! Hello, hello. Hi. We have the kibble. We have the pet food. We have the pet food that slowly lowers your intelligence that I'm very, very adamant about. Digi's idea, plus-sized magnet. Stop. Reverse engineer consoles so we can play new games on old hardware. I think it's the Soulja Boy console. I think the Soulja Boy console is gonna save all of us. I think the Soulja Boy console is gonna be the thing that is gonna save all of us, actually. And Jokaku, thank you for the resub, my dear. Thank you. Thank you for your prime. Thank you for deeming me worthy to receive your prime sub. Two. Thank you. We need lasers. You can do anything with lasers. My body heat is rising in this heat. Don't worry, I'm gonna put the collar on you. We have nothing to worry about. Don't worry, if I get venture capitalist funding, the pet play collar, it's gonna be a thing. If I could change the world, my final message, it would be that. Yes. We can also have cable that makes us functional human beings. No. I want to relinquish my right as a person that can vote, and I want to become like a pet class human who eats the kibble and wears the collar. I'm ready. I'm ready for my new life to begin as a cute little pet that doesn't have to worry about anything. Doesn't that sound like the dream? This is what I would do if I had venture capitalist funding and influence. I would give all the puppy girls what they want. I would give all the puppy girls what they have always desired. Yes. A caller would probably need a lifetime subscription, though. It has that new technology, the one that they're making on the paper, where you can put like a screen on it, and it has themes like in Nitro. If you wanted to display words and stuff, you have to have Pet Play Caller Nitro. It's gonna work for sure. It's gonna work for sure. And adamant, yes, change the world. My final message. I'm sorry I'm so insane again. I'm very sorry. I'm so insane again. How can I be Digi's pet class human? No. I want to stop having agency. I want to be pet. You can be the human. I'm relinquishing the responsibility. I'm relinquishing it. Thank you again for the warm welcome. I'm gonna have dinner and lurk, but I hope you have a good rest of stream. If I missed the end of it, you're very, very sweet. Please have a lovely rest of your day. I'm sorry you heard all of these embarrassing conversation topics. I'm so sorry, but thank you for coming to visit. It's lovely to have you. Have a tasty dinner. I should be world president. I should be world president. I think the world would be better if I was president. What would be my rules as president? Thinking real hard. What would be my rules? Every place has lanes for walking. And if you walk on the wrong lane, or you inhibit other people walking on the lane, you get a fine. If you stand in front of an escalator while other people try to walk past you, you get a fine. Actually, you get punished by death. If you stand in the middle of the road and you stop moving and people bump into you, you also get punished by death. What else would I implement? If you're a group of teenagers and you look at me funny when I try to walk faster than you, that's a fine. That's juvenile prison. I don't like when teenagers scare me. Yeah. I'm glad you found them humorous. That is very, 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 I'm relieved. Would you trust the packmates of your agency? I'm a goner anyway. Sure, you can have it. Mr. Gone Fishing. Hello. Thank you for the follow. This would require perfect monitoring, and I'm okay with Digi always watching. No, I have a collar. That it monitors your speed. It monitors your speed. I gotta go to bed now, but I definitely wanted to drop a follow. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna see you another time then. Have a good night. Wow. This sounds like big Singapore. Maybe I should visit Singapore. Maybe I would like Singapore. Yeah. How would the world be if I built it in my image? I wonder. But Digi, I promise to take care of you and brush your hair and give you treats and take you on walks. You're making an enticing offer. You're making a very enticing offer. And Krümel, hi, my dear. Hello, my sweet. Cat girls everywhere in Singapore. Hold on, really? Is it time to go to Singapore to see the cat girls? This is a good idea. This is a really, really good idea. Mina, I think I'm taking everyone to Singapore. I think we're going there. Can it be a wristwatch instead of a collar? No, it needs to be a bit humiliating. It needs to... Oh, actually, it can also be a mandatory wristwatch. But then it's gonna turn into like handcuffs. If I press a button on my big remote, everyone's wristwatches are gonna turn into restraints. How about that? Caracal Crusader! Hello, hello. Hi, Digi. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing very good. I'm doing quite okay. Oh no, I hope I don't get humiliated by the cute girl. You would thrive under my rule, under my thumb. And the phone is thank you for checking in. Just make them giant and gaudy. Yeah, you can't put the cowbell on the wristwatch. You can choose if you would rather have a wristwatch that turns into a set of like restraints, like a handcuffs, or if you want to wear the collar that shocks you. Yes. I forgot the name, but how about ropes around the body? Like, you mean like a harness? That would be very, very funny if everyone started wearing a harness in our perfect world. Do you think I would be a fair and benevolent ruler? Be honest. Would I be a fair and benevolent ruler? Hiro-kun! Hello, hello! Boo! Wa! Hello, hello! Yes, Shibari. Shibari harness. It also shocks you. A world where Shibari is mandatory. Would that be a world you want to live in? Of course you would. You're saying that to suck up to me. You're flattering me because you want to be my lackey. You're saying that because you want to be a good lackey. I know you. Yes. I think you're the first person to call me Kun. I apologize if it is not correct. This is how I interpreted your name. In Krümel, hello, hello. We're flattering you because we're already your lackeys. You're not my lackey. Are you really? Do you feel like you're my lackey? That sounds like a dojin. I always think in dojin logic. You know for that to be true. I always think in dojin logic. I never thought I'd be the one to be shibaried, says person who voted for the everyone in shibari party. Yes, this is what would happen under my rule, under my thumb. Yes. Nox! Oh, I see! Here, Nox. I understand. I see. I'll do your bidding. That's pretty lackey-like. I imagined you saying that like a cool butler. Ara. Ojo-sama. It's time to go to bed. Yare. And I don't know what they say afterwards. And then they start dancing. Ojo-sama. It's time to go to bed. I like that song. It's very funny. Yes. Where are the goons? Yes, boss. Whatever you say, boss. That is very exciting. I am fond of this. This is okay. This is fine. This is okay. You know what goons do. I don't want you to answer that question for me. I don't want to know what goons do. They're up to no good. That's what I know. Imagine me saying like a highly capable, subservient imp butler. You really enjoyed that Patreon ASMR, didn't you? You really, really enjoyed it. Also, I'm happy to report I have started paying for a very, very cool project. It's in the works now. I have paid the first increment of a very, very cool project. And then next month, the next cool project is also starting. So there are 2 cool projects that are currently being worked on. And then I'm moving out. That's what I mean by this is like the worst possible timing for anything. But we're gonna persevere. We're gonna persevere somehow. I keep waking up to it playing whenever I feel Patreon ASMR running while I sleep. That's very funny. And Zali, hello, my dear. Hello. Also, I haven't streaming for 2 hours, but it's still telling me I cannot snooze my ad break. We should have enough snoozes. This is so stupid. Why can I not pause my ad break? I don't really understand. I haven't paused the previous ones. Why do I have 0 pauses? That's very, very weird. I love how I come right after 2 cool projects are being worked on, which means I missed what cool projects are going on. Well, I mean, I can sorta kinda tell you. Hold on. Project number 1 is this thing. Project number 1 is this guy. And then project number 2 is this guy, but in 3D. So there are cool things going on. Right now. Try snoozing it in the web browser. Oh yeah, I can snooze it. That is so funny. I cannot snooze it in the app, but I can snooze it in the web browser. You're right. That's very funny. Thank you, Lyric Weaver. I appreciate that. That is very kind of you. Thank you for sharing your advice. She's trapping us in a cursed book. I would never do that. Yes. The furry green thing. Yes, I'm very excited. The small guy in 3D. Small indie company, please understand. No one's trying hard anymore. Back in my day, the websites had to kind of be good so that people would stick around and not go to other websites. Now we're all lazy, incompetent, and complacent, and no one migrates websites anymore. All the young people, they're just on TikTok now. We're losing the ability to migrate to different websites. And no one tries hard anymore to keep an audience. Everything is a subscription service. It makes me so upset. I'm on TikTok. Don't be on TikTok. It's not good for your brain. Not the TikToks. It's not good for your brain. Don't be on TikTok. Well, I can't tell you what to do. If you do the moderation, it's probably fine. You open the big leather-bound tome, and it's a black and white illustration of me sitting on the ground and staring at you. That would be very cute. I'm too old to migrate from sites, even if they go bad. No, at some point, they have to make good websites again. What about tickly toes? I knew you would find a way. I kind of like the current social media trend that is going around. Have you seen the latest social media trend that is currently happening? I'm enjoying it quite a bit. They're sharing poetry. Right now, it is really a la mode to share poetry. This is what they're doing. And I have 3 poems for you today. I want to share a poem with you. Yes, currently they're sharing poems on social media, and I'm having a lot of fun with this. I picked poems that I found really impactful, but they're also a little bit dark, okay? So I'm gonna give you a warning right now that I'm gonna read a sort of dark poem for you. You know. Yeah, it's a bit of a dark poem. Maybe we should start with the easy poem. Should we maybe start with the easy poem? Maybe it's better if we start with like a really, really easy poem. Oh, this is a good poem. I like this one. I will read this one out for you, okay? The first poem is called The Two-Headed Calf by Laura Gilpin. Tomorrow, when the farm boys find this freak of nature, they will wrap his body in newspaper and carry him to the museum. But tonight he is alive and in the north field with his mother. It is a perfect summer evening. The moon rising over the orchard, the wind in the grass, and he stares into the sky, and there are twice as many stars as usual. An ultra crystal, hello. Oh, this one's also really cute. I like this one. This one's called Four Friends Catch Up Over Pasta by Amy Kay. Okay? Four Friends Catch Up Over Pasta. I'm doing better. They need to run more tests. We're moving in together. I'm never dating again. How's your dad? How's your heart? How are you dealing with the state of the world? I love your new hair color. I'm on new meds. I remember how young we used to be. Let's build a commune. We can have sheep and goats. Yes, and dancing. I missed you. It's been too long. This is delicious. The sauce, the salad, the snight, all of it. I think this is a very cute poem. I really like this poem. This is a very, very cute one. I don't know. I like this one. This is a cute poem. Yeah, the last love letter from an entomologist. I don't know that one. Yeah, the twice as many stars as usual. Yeah, I agree. Is it okay if I read out some poetry for you? Is it okay if we share some poetry today? Do you mind, or is this boring? Can you tell me if this is boring? Because I like poetry quite a bit. I don't read a lot nowadays, so I kind of like engaging with poetry if it's on my dashboard. Let's see. Let me see. Allowables. I killed a spider, not a murderous brown recluse, not even a black widow. And if the truth were told, this was only a small sort of papery spider who should have run when I picked up the book, but she didn't. And she scared me, and I smashed her. I don't think I'm allowed to kill something because I am frightened. I felt like this many times. I don't like when someone is like, ew, a moth, ew, an insect, ew, we have to kill it. I really don't like that sort of thing. It always makes me sad when people are like that. And Krümel, oyasumi. I remember being young too, but now I'm old and I need my old man sleep. Oyasumi, oyasumi. Thank you for stopping by. Have a nice and relaxing sleep. Yeah, I'm doing my best to read this out properly and do it justice. My cat is sad. My cat is sad. No one else in his family is a cat. We're all human except for him. He is excluded from most things, and no one tells him why. Oh my god, no! Heavy rain. Heavy rain, I'm sorry. In Kumamoto. Okay, very nice. He is excluded from most things, and no one tells him why. He just wants to play and be loved. He looks at us with wonder and disappointed. He says, hello, I'm a cat. What is my existence? What is that? Why it and not me? Please, can you look at me and love me too? Can I have some of your food, please? Sorry, I don't like my food so much. Do you want to play with my toys? This one is my favorite. Do you like me? Are we brothers? Why didn't I grow up? Why am I so small? Can you help me be happy? Where are you going? By Spencer Madsen. Oh my god, hello Raiders! I'm sorry, I was reading poetry. Hello Vixie Vex. Hello, hello my dears. Hi. Yeah, we're reading poetry today. On Twitter. Hello. How was your stream, my sweet? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're reading the new Twitter poetry trend. This is my first time taking part in trends. This is my first time taking part in trends. Yeah. We had so much fun with that yesterday. There were so many that made me cry. Yeah, there are so many good poems there, aren't there? I'm very glad that, I don't know, something can move me so deeply. I'm very glad that there's something that makes me feel, like that. Yes. I read the poem My Cat is Sad just now. That one I really, really like. Let's see. Oh, I have written poetry before, but it's not really good.
Have you ever written poetry, Gigi?
Oh, I was too fast. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have written poetry before, but it's very like edgy. It was very edgy when I was younger. I used to write a lot of poetry. It's very hard to read poetry to other people when you wrote it yourself. And Gundam! Hello. Yeah, when I was a teenager, we used to write a lot of edgy poetry. I need to do a raid and run though to get some food and rest. It is always lovely to see you, my dear. Thank you, Vixie, for being here. And Raccoon Druid, thank you for the follow. I hope you had a wonderful stream today. I hope you had an absolutely delightful outing today. This is one of my favorite poems. I would say from all the poems that I know, this one really is one of my favorites. This is Molly Brodak by Molly Brodak. Okay? Exie, hello. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm a good man. The amount of fear I'm okay with is insane. I love many people who don't love me. I don't actually know if that is true. This is love. It is a mass of ice melting. I can't hold it, and I have nowhere to put it down. I think I felt like this a lot of the time. I felt like this quite a bit. Love is very terrifying in a way, I think. Okay, let's see if I have another one. The Tiger by Nail. Age 6. The tiger, he destroyed his cage. Yes. The tiger is out. That one's also really good. That also makes me feel things. That's also a good poem. I think that's an enjoyable poem. Yes. Oh, this one's really cute. I like this one as well. This one's very cute. By Robert Hirschen. Sentimental moment, or why did the baguette cross the road? Don't fill up on bread, I say absent-mindedly. The servings here are huge. My son, whose hair may be receding a bit, says, "Did you really just say that to me?" What he doesn't know is that when we're walking together, when we get to the curb, I sometimes start to reach for his hand. That one makes me really, really emotional. I like that one a lot. I think it's a good one as well. Some days you're the tiger that destroys the cage, and some days your love is like a mass of ice and you have nowhere to put it down. It's a good way to put it. I'm always the tiger. He destroyed his cage. Yes, the tiger is out. And Drew Ex Machina, hi. You have such a sweet and beautiful voice. Thank you. That is very kind. I also do ASMR, so maybe that's why. After the divorce, I think of something my daughter said about Mars. Once you go, you can never come back. If you return to Earth, the gravity would turn your bones to noodles. I mean, your skeleton would sort of melt. So if you go, you have to stay gone. That one's also... I know I keep saying the same thing. I'm sorry I'm always saying, oh, this one's good. No, this one's good, though. This one's really good, though. I'm sorry. Wow, Ben! Hello, Raider! Hi. Let's see. I kind of, yeah, I'm a pedestrian. I'm very sorry. I'm not cultured at all. It's very easy to please me. I'm a simpleton. Oh, we have an ad break in a minute. I'm gonna try to find some more poems for you. I'm gonna open my personal stash. And see if I have a poem or like a quote for you. Let's see. I think this one's quite nice. Glue Eater 1991. Thank you. Thank you, my dear Glue Eater. And Exablade. Hello. Yeah, I have a personal stash for poems and like inspiring things. I wrote a pep talk recently to myself on a bar napkin. No matter which road you take, it will be both glorious and unbearable. Every road is lonely. Every road holy. The only error is not walking forth. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry. Again, I'm a simpleton. I'm not really refined at all. Opopo, hello, Opopo. Hello, my dear. Ohayo. Hello, my sweet. How are you? My favorite Tanuki streamer. It's always good to have you here. So this one is by Mari Howie. Or Hove. This one's really powerful. I like this one quite a bit. This one means to me a lot. I enjoy this one quite a bit. Magdalene the Addict. I liked hell. I like to go there alone. Relieved to lie in the wreckage, ruined, physically undone. The worst had happened. What else could hurt me then? I thought it was the worst. Thought nothing worse could come. Then nothing came and no one. I don't know. A holy roll? Blazing Duelist, thank you! Sometimes you order a pizza on a colony out in space. Just expect it to take a while, but it will be worth the taste. Did Shadow really say that? Did Shadow the Hedgehog really say that? It's a very fun poem, though. Thank you for sharing. That is a very fun one. Hold on. I need to fiddle with my alerts. Nice. He did on one of the Twitter takeovers, so this is canon even. Wow. This is canon. This is great. Let's see. It was a long time ago. It doesn't matter anymore. And yet I cannot let it go. I cannot let it go. I like this one quite a bit. I like this one too. Hold on. Trying to find something in here that is a poem. Hold on. A lot of these are very Tumblr. I'm sorry. I'm sorry so many of these are Tumblr. Is there a poem in the stash? There's a lot of stuff here. Certainly. I kind of hoped I could share a cute poem with you, but the only thing, can I show you what I see in my folder? Like this is, I'm 14 and this is deep folder. Do you want to see what is in the folder? Hold on. I'm gonna open my folder and I'm gonna share what I see. So I have a specific folder and it's titled Me. So naturally you would think this is where I park like all the deep things that mean a lot to me. But the only thing in this folder is this. The Peter alert is in here. I'm glad I cared about Peter alert so much that I put it in my folder for like the most important images. Yeah, Peter is in here for some reason. He has a reason to be here. There's an absolutely epic reason for Peter to be here, I think. I can also offer the rot consumes. This is also in here. Let's see what else is in this folder. You can tell I played Pokemon Showdown at some point because a Pokemon Showdown team is in here. Maybe something to bring you a smile when you're lost. I also just really, really care about Family Guy. There are a bunch of Family Guy images in this folder. There are quite a couple Family Guy images in here. It's kind of bizarre how many actually there are. Amazing. Wow. I can also offer this one where it says love endures. I remember someone said he would find her in every universe. This went through the media. This went through the media. There's also a picture of a Weevil in here. I care about this Weevil. He's in my folder of most important images. This is really, I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about myself from the past. I thought this Weevil was very important. This is not my meme folder. This is like my most important images have to go here folder. This is very bizarre that he's here. He got the kicks on. Yeah, it's a cool looking Weevil. I agree. He's a very, very cool looking Weevil. I cannot show you all the porn, unfortunately. I cannot show you all the stuff that is in this folder. There are things in this folder that you would not comprehend yet. You're not ready. What I can offer you, Shiny Dugtrio from Pokemon Stadium. He's in my folder. Hello, Defective IRL. Hi. We're doing soul searching. We're going into my subconscious and we're picking out images. There are a lot of Agnes Tachyon images in here, so it seems like I like Agnes Tachyon. I also like Dugtrio. This is also happening. Yes, I like Anteater. No, that's a Weevil. He's a little Weevil. Hold on. Want to see him again? Should I put him back? Look at him. He's a Weevil. Yeah, I kind of have to, like, I have to be careful. I have to be careful to not click on some images because these are just porn. I must have thought, like, wow, I like those and put them in the folder. But we have to be careful to not put these on the screen. There are so many good images in this folder. This is one of my favorite memes. The pervert, we gonna reconnect, bro. No, we don't. I want a message from the pervert. I think I might be the pervert, actually. Sparksy! Hello, hello. Ohayo, ohayo. What else is here? What is in my folder? There's so much stuff in this folder. It's amazing. Oh my god, I like this image a lot. This is one of my favorite images in the entire world. I'm afraid of what might happen if I relax. I want this so bad. I want to own this. I want to own this so bad. This is so me-coded. I want this so bad. I want this super bad. Okay, we're going into another folder. But I don't think there are any poems here. I think they're just, like, quotes here, because I'm more of a quote guy. I'm more of a quote guy and less of a poem guy. So there are a lot of, like, quotes in here, but there are no... I think my stream died. Should put it on your phone. Oh, hold on. My stream really did die. Is stream dead? Are we back? Yeah, very, very peculiar. Okay, we're back. I'm so sorry, Mina. I don't know why stream died. Yes, okay, we were all back. Okay, very nice. I don't know why it died, though. No idea how that happened. I'm so sorry. Seems alright over here. Yeah. I have no idea what happened there. I have no idea what happened. And Lavik! Hello, my sweet! Hello, Lavik! I literally just came in and I feel like I caused the stone. No. I have no idea where to find that pin, but it's really, really powerful. Okay, let's keep browsing Twitter for poems. Let's see. I'm trying to find a nice poem that is easy to read. Oh, I think this one's really cute. I think this one's really, really cute. In an effort to get people to look into each other's eyes more, and also to appease the mutes, the government has decided to allot each person exactly 167 words per day. When the phone rings, I put it to my ear without saying hello. In the restaurant, I point at chicken noodle soup. I am adjusting well to the new way. Late at night, I call my long-distance lover proudly and say, I only used 59 today. I saved the rest for you. When she doesn't respond, I know she used up all of her words. So I slowly whisper, I love you, 32 and a third times. After that, we just sit on the line and listen to each other breathe. Can I see it one more time? Yeah, sure. It's a it's a pin. It's a pin from the M&M store, most likely. I'm afraid of what might happen if I relax. 59, so they saved the other 10. Well, they had to say the I only used 59 today. I saved the rest for you. Isn't that 10? Isn't that like 10? Wow, Lavik! Thank you for the giant emote. Thank you. I'm gonna put the pin away now. Oh, this is a very cute one. Do Not Stand at My Grave and Weep by Mary Elizabeth Fry. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glint on snow. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in a circling flight. I am the soft starlight at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. That's a very, like, I've heard this one a couple times before. Yes. Oh yeah, there's this one that I actually wanted to share with you, which is why I brought up this topic in the first place. This is the darker one that I was talking about. This is the slightly darker one. I like this one a lot, but it is a bit darker. And this is like, it's about a Buddhist story, basically. And the story has kind of interested me. I thought about the story quite a bit. So when I saw the poem, I remembered how the story like properly goes. So I don't care about the poem itself like that much, but I care about the Buddhist story in it. Bad things are going to happen. Oh, this is Relaxed by Alan Bass, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't announce that. Relaxed by Alan Bass. Bad things are going to happen. Your tomatoes will grow a fungus and your cat will get run over. Someone will leave the bag with the ice cream melting in the car and throw your blue cashmere sweater in the dryer. Your husband will sleep with a girl your daughter's age, her breasts spilling out of her blouse. Or your wife will remember she's a lesbian and leave you for the woman next door. The other cat, the one you never really liked, will contract a disease that requires you to pry open its feverish mouth every 4 hours for a month. Your parents will die. No matter how many vitamins you take, how much Pilates, you'll lose your keys, your hair, and your memory. If your daughter doesn't plug her heart into every life socket she passes, you'll come home to find your son has emptied your refrigerator, dragged it to the curb, and called the used appliance store for a pickup. Drug money. There's a Buddhist story of a woman chased by a tiger. When she comes to a cliff, she sees a sturdy vine and climbs halfway down. But there's also a tiger below. And 2 mice, one white, one black, scurry out and begin to gnaw at the vine. At this point, she notices a wild strawberry growing from a crevice. She looks up, down at the mice, and then she eats the strawberry. So here's the view, the breeze, the pulse in your throat. Your wallet will be stolen, you'll get fat, slip on the bathroom tiles on a foreign hotel and crack your hip. You'll be lonely. Oh, taste how sweet and tart, the red juices, how the tiny seeds crush between your teeth. I think that might actually take the place for my favorite poem. I think this one might be my favorite. I like this one a lot. I know I'm saying this a lot. I'm very sorry I'm so lame. I'm sorry that I'm the girl that likes every poem. I'm sorry that I'm kind of simple. I'm sorry that I like a lot of like very simple to understand poems. They're not, I don't know, not really eloquent. I like this one because I think I'm the sort of person, I don't really like giving up at all. I'm very, very bad at giving up. I'm very, very bad of letting things go. I have a very, very hard time letting go of things just like in general. And accepting defeat, I am very, very bad at that, you know? Just by default, I'm very stubborn in that way. And the story about the strawberry teaches you that sometimes it is just it's just hopeless. This is a video. Yes, we're using a video. Yes. I wish I was in Japan again, but I'm back home. Claudium, hello, thank you for asking. The poem of the strawberry teaches us that sometimes it is truly hopeless. Sometimes it is lost. You cannot win all the time. There is no scenario in which you win all of the time. It is impossible for you. It is impossible for you to win all of the time. It is not possible. And the story of the strawberry, it teaches us that we have to...
I like cheese.
We have to accept defeat sometimes. Sometimes you have to make the best of a bad situation. And you need to gracefully let go. I find that incredibly difficult. It's something I'm not very good at. What is the source for the strawberry poem? It is Relax by Alan Bass. That's the name of the poem. Yes. It's a very, I don't know, I like this poem a lot. It's a very, very good poem. Let's see, let's maybe do one more, and then I'll rate out for today. It's more like it's always hopeless. I kind of thought about this a lot, and I know this is another, I'm a little babby guy. and I don't know, I'm as deep as a water cup. But I started watching clips of the Midnight Gospel. I want to watch the full episodes. And in the Midnight Gospel, they said hope is actually the part that hurts. Letting go of hope is fundamentally the right thing, because hope is what could have been. Hope isn't a reality. Hope is it's wishful thinking. It's not real, right? And hope is the knife that turns. It's not the reality that is so incredibly painful. It's the hope. It's being unsatisfied with what it is, right? That is the painful part of it. So in the Midnight Gospel, they talked about letting go of hope. And I found this concept quite interesting, to divorce yourself from hope. I guess that's also like a little bit Buddhist. At least it sounds like that, I think. And thank you, Blazing Duelist, for the 100 coins. I've had a serious problem in the past, and times where I ran from pain. Even today, looking back, it still hurts. I got myself the therapy I needed. I want to say I'm a better man, a better person again, but I hope others can see that. I think so. As someone who has went through therapy multiple times as well, I also think so. I don't think you have to worry about that. I think you trying to change and you trying to grow puts you so far ahead of everyone who's just kind of fine and coasting along with their own existence. I think you're already doing so well. Are you Buddhist by any chance? I don't really know what I am. I don't harbor a lot of concise beliefs, I think. You're a goddess. I'm just green. I'm just green. I'm nothing special. I'm just green. But I'm happy you're spending time with me. It's always good to spend time with everyone. And hello, Epic Dingus. Hello, Epic Dingus, my dear. The soul would have no rainbow, had the eye no tears. That is very cute. I like that one as well. I understand why you would want to abandon hope, but I can't accept that there is no reason to have hope for better futures, brighter days, or dreams being made realities. Yeah, I think this is kind of where, Clydom is saying that, right? On the other side, if you don't have any hope and any aspiration, then life kind of becomes meaningless. I think maybe the answer lies in accepting hope as something that is fundamentally delusional. Maybe it is okay to have hope, but you're not allowed to believe in it. Like, maybe it's important to know that hope isn't real. Like, I can hope that I become big and strong, right? But right now, the reality is that I'm not big and strong yet, right? So it's okay for me to have hope and for wish to... Buddhist bonks wouldn't want for us to wish that reality was different, right? That doesn't really work. I don't think we're allowed to have longings and stuff. I don't think they would want us to have that. Yeah. What is the meaning of life according to Buddhism? I don't know. Buddhism is very difficult and complex, right? I know it's very a la mode, it's very chic, but I think it's not as easy, right? Buddhism is like a serious religion that a lot of people have. It's probably very complicated, I can imagine. Okay, I need one more short poem, and I think then I'm gonna rate out for today. Let's see. Yeah, it is very complex. I heard that as well. But people and circumstances do change. Things can be made better. Just because something isn't true today, that doesn't mean it can't be tomorrow. That is also true. Yes. Let's see. I want to find a poem that I like. Oh, this one moved me. I liked this one. Letter to the person who carved his initials into the oldest living longleaf pine in North America, by Matthew Oldsman. J5, hello. Except late. Oyasumi. Yeah, maybe hope has to be tempered. Maybe that's the answer. Tell me what it's like to live without curiosity, without awe. To sail on clear water, rolling your eyes at the kelp reef swaying beneath you, ignoring the flicker of mermaid scales in the mist, looking at the world and feeling only boredom. To stand on the precipice of some wild valley, the eagles circling, a herd of caribou booming below, and to yawn with indifference. to discover something primordial and holy, to have the smell of the earth welcome you everywhere, to take it all in, and then reach for your knife. Yeah, I mean, I think that's like one that, I don't know, has always moved me. I like that one. And Clydom, thank you for the follow. Oh, this is a cute one. Have you read Desire? I think you might like it. Is that a poem as well? What's that about? From the point of view of a cat. Translated by Dora Round, revised by editor. Originally published in Intimate Things, 1935. I'll let Blazing Duelist go first. Let's wait for my TTS. Let's see if it does it. Oh, my TTS is so slow today. Is my TTS unhappy? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna manually punch it in. Maybe it broke when the stream broke. Let's try.
I like cheese.
Okay, wait a second.
The lizard is a timid thing. Dad cannot dance or fly or sing. He hunts for bugs beneath the floor and longs to be a dinosaur.
Oh my god, she said that like rhythmically.
The lizard is a timid thing.
Oh no.
Dad cannot dance or fly or sing.
Okay, pause. Okay. Thank you. You said it once. Thank you. She did it so well though. Okay, all right. From the point of view of a cat. This is my man. I'm not afraid of him. He's very strong, for he eats a great deal. He's an eater of all things. What are you eating? Give me some. He's not beautiful, for he has no fur. Not having enough saliva, he has to wash himself with water. He meows in a harsh voice, and a great deal more than necessary. Sometimes in his sleep he purrs. Olid, hello. Let me out. I don't know how he made himself master. Perhaps he has eaten something sublime. He keeps my room clean for me. In his paws he carries a sharp black claw that he scratches with on white sheets of paper. That is the only game he plays. He sleeps at night instead of the day. He cannot see in the dark. He has no pleasures. He never thinks of blood. He never dreams of hunting or fighting. He never sings songs of love. Often at night, when I can hear mysterious magic voices, when I can see the darkness that is alive, he sits at the table with his head bent and goes on and on, scratching with his black claw on white papers. Don't imagine that I am interested in you. Oh, hold on. Oh, oh god, I lost my track there. I'm only listening to the soft whispering of your claw. Sometimes the whispering is silent. The poor dull head does not know how to go on playing. And then I'm sorry for him, and I meow softly in sweet and sharp discord. Then my man picks me up and buries his hot face in my fur. All those times he divines for an instant a glimpse of a higher life, and he sighs with happiness and purrs something which can almost be understood. But don't think that I am at all interested in you. You have warmed me, and now I will go out again and listen to the dark voices. This one was so long that I had to look past my phone. This was kind of hard to read. It's a very, very nice poem. I like it. My stupid human, yes. Oh, the Mea Chama emote is so good. It's so nice. I like it. Okay, let's see. Tired by Langston Hughes. I am so tired of waiting, aren't you? For the world to become good and beautiful and kind. Let us take a knife and cut the world into two and see what worms are eating at the rind. Oh, there's the one that you mentioned earlier, Barrow. The last love letter from an entomologist. Okay, this is a good one to end on. We can do this one. Let's try this one. This is the last one for today. The last love letter from an entomologist. Dear Samantha, I'm sorry. We have to get a divorce. I know that seems like an odd way to start a love letter, but let me explain. It's not you. It sure as hell isn't me. It's just human beings don't love as well as insects do. I love you far too much to let what we have be ruined by the failings of our species. I saw the way you looked at the waiter last night. I know you would never do anything. You never do, but I saw the way you looked at the waiter last night. Ghost! Hello, hello! Did you know that when a female fly accepts the pheromones put off by a male fly, it rewrites her brain, destroys the receptors that receive pheromones? Sensing the change, the male fly does the same. When two flies love each other, they do it so hard, they will never love anything else ever again. If either one of them dies before procreation can happen, both sets of genetic code are lost forever. You know, that is dedication. After Elizabeth and I broke up, we spent 3 days dividing everything we had bought together. Like if I knew what pots were mine, like if I knew which drapes were mine, somehow the pain would go away. This is not true. After 2 praying mantises mate, the nervous system of the male begins to shut down. While he still has control over his motor functions, he flops onto his back, exposing his soft underbelly to his lover as a gift, and then proceeds to lovingly dice him into tiny cubes, spooning every morsel into her mouth. She wastes nothing. Even the exoskeleton goes. She does this so that once their children are born, she has something to regurgitate to feed them. Now that is selflessness. I could never do that for you. So I have a new plan. I'm going to leave you now. I'm going to spend the rest of my life committing petty injustices. I hope you do the same. I will jaywalk at every opportunity. I will steal things I could easily afford. I will be rude to strangers. And I hope you do the same. And I hope reincarnation is real. I hope our petty crimes are enough to cause us to be reborn as lesser creatures. I hope we are reborn as flies, so that we can love each other as hard as we were meant to do. Oh, this is such a good poem. This is such a good poem. Oh, I really enjoyed reading that one. This is a really, really, really good one. The punchline is so sweet. Yeah, right? I didn't know flies were like that. Obviously, with the praying mantises, I knew. Yeah, it definitely gets there. I want to keep reading, but I have to go to bed. Oh man, a lot of these are just Tumblr quotes. Let's see, is there another good one? I want to try this one. Oh, Pride! Hello, hello! My dear sweetie, hello! Hi, hi! Hello, computer! Hello, my dears! How are you, my sweets? Did you have a good stream? We're reading poetry today. What did you do today? Prod has been really pushing me and encouraged me to work on my game. So we are really grateful for Prodsy Pod. Yes. Hello, my dear raiders. Tayomisi, welcome back. I'm trying to tie up all the prep for Offkai. This is also very important. This includes a video game of sorts. Huh? Oh, a video game? What kind of game are you making? Shout out to Salad Forest, the goat of modeling. Salad Forest is amazing. Hold on. You're shouting out Salad Forest. Yes. Very good. Friend Salad. Yes. We didn't do a whole lot of progress, but we will when we return tomorrow. Very good. Very good. We just read poems today. Yes. I'm supposed to go to sleep, but it's very nice to read poems with everyone. I ended early because I've been secretly awake for 24 hours. I need to lie down. You need... Please, please. Please take good care of yourself. Please. Oh my god. I would be happier if I knew you got some sleep at least. Yes. Okay, let's see. I think I'm poemed out for now. I think I'm poemed out for now, but that's fine too. At this point, it's easier not to go to sleep. You please reset your brain a little bit. Please sleep a little bit. I'm worried about you. Please take good care about yourself. I'm so excited to see you at Offkai. But please take good care of yourself. I know you have a lot of important things to do. But I want you to last a long time. So you need to sleep at least a little bit. You're not above your mortal coil, my dear. Your mortal coil limits you. You need to take good care of it and sleep. I bet you would work so much faster if you were well rested. I'm trying to squeeze every minute so that I can eat and sleep, but really don't have a lot of time left. You are dismissed. Go sleep. Hush, hush. You are going to sleep right now. I banish thee. Actually, you know what? I'm making it so easy for you. I'm raiding out. I'm raiding out, so there's no reason for you to stay. Okay? We're raiding out now, because for me, it's also midnight. So I also have to go sleep. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. Alright, let's see. Who are we raiding today? Who are we raiding today? I'm kicking everyone out. Show's over. We did our little poetry slam. I'll try to visit more often. I mean, only if you want to. We talk about naughty stuff and not naughty stuff. We talk about all sorts of things. I know my stream's not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm trying to make it enjoyable for everyone. And I'm always happy to see you. Yes. Wow. Wow, the huge boob. Really? You're insane. Oh, okay. It does disappear. It does disappear at the very least. We're all freakazoids. We're freakazoids, but we also think. This is a stream for deep discussions to take place about poetry. I had a good time today. Thank you for indulging me. I really enjoyed reading with you. Yes, I like reading poetry. I had a very good time today. Thank you for the stream. I hope you enjoyed it too. Sorry if my poems are kind of boring. I'm easily impressed by an emotional poem, I think. My taste isn't so interesting, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sending you to Yuna. I'm sending you to Yuna today. Yes. Thank you, my dears. You're all very, very sweet. Thank you. I hope you get to do things you enjoy more. Yeah, I'm working hard on it. I told myself that from now on I am just gonna do what I wanna do. I have worked really hard all my life and I think I'm ready to just exist and have a good time. Thank you. Take care, Didi-sama. I'll have a good day. You guys have a good day too. I'll most likely be back tomorrow or on Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow or Wednesday. Okay. Goodbye, Mina. Love you. Bye bye. Oyasumi. Oyasumi. Bye bye. Bye bye.